Here's a list of certifications that will help you get a job in cybersecurity in 2026. Hi, my name's Wade. I'm a cyber incident responder and I love to help people get jobs in cybersecurity. In this video, I'm going to break down a list of cybersecurity certifications that you can get at each different level of your career that will help you get your first job or your next job in cybersecurity. So let's start at the foundations. So if you're starting to try to get your job and you have zero cybersecurity skills, and you may not even be in IT, I want you to get what's called a foundational certification. A foundational cybersecurity certification is something that is a mile wide but an inch deep, and it basically goes through all the different areas of cybersecurity, and you learn a little bit about each discipline and each of the different areas of cybersecurity. And why I recommend a foundational certification is that it just kind of shows that you know cybersecurity as a whole. If you're a junior staff member, like junior IT staff, or if you're coming from a different industry, I'd recommend going for the CompTIA Security Plus certification. Now, the reason that I recommend that one in particular is that it's the number one certification that employers ask for in their job posting. It's a certification that will help your career for quite a while. Now, it does cost money to take that exam. I think it's around $500 per exam. So there's a bit of a monetary cost to this one. But if you're just starting out, it kind of just shows that you have a good base to build from. Now, I'm going to give you another option at this level, and it's the ISC squared certified in cybersecurity. And so this one, what I like to call it is the little brother of the CISSP. So the CISSP is a certification that is the most asked for certification in job postings. However, it's a senior level certification where you have to have around 3 years of experience to get that certification. So if you're lacking that experience, the Certified in Cybersecurity certification is a great option for you. And while it's not asked for as much in job interviews, some of the benefits of this particular certification are right now you can enter and write the exam for free. So that's huge, and it'll save you some money. And it also covers a lot of the same topics as CISSP or Security Plus, just not so in depth. I really do recommend that one for anybody starting out too. If you're thinking of getting into cybersecurity and you're not sure if it's right for you, then definitely Certified in Cybersecurity is going to be your number one. It's going to be free. You're going to get an understanding if you're going to like this type of work, and you can just get that, put it on your resume, and good to go. In the description will be links to all the different certifications I'm recommending today, so feel free to go in and explore them on your own as well. And so the second set of certifications is somebody who's maybe moving from a more intermediate step in their career. So normally this would be more of a technical background. You're probably in IT or maybe finance or like forensic accounting, something like that, and you're trying to move into cybersecurity. That's where these certifications will come in, and they'll really just prove that you know some more technical areas. So what I'd recommend here is anything cloud security related. So if you're an infrastructure person or a networking person, cloud security certifications are probably the number one option for you at this point. So whether that's AWS cloud security, Azure cloud security, or the Google cloud security. Now, Google does offer a cybersecurity certification for free, which is super nice. That might be a good first step for a lot of people because, again, you're saving that money. You're not going to have to spend anything out of pocket to get it. And it just proves that you know the technologies and the ways to implement them to keep businesses safe when they're doing business with a cloud service provider, which today, in today's day and age, is pretty much every business. A lot of the skills that people used to have around protecting networks and stuff like that, that's the skills I actually used to have. They're not as relevant anymore. They're still relevant, but they're not as relevant because so much of the workload is in the cloud, right? And that is actually where we're getting attacked now. Our clouds are getting attacked. People need to protect them. So it's a great opportunity for that. Google one is called Google Cybersecurity Certificate. That Google certification is kind of like a cybersecurity in general certification. And if you want to dive deeper into the cloud security stuff, for AWS, I think it's called AWS Certified Security Specialty. And so there's different ones, and the names unfortunately change a little bit here and there. But what you're wanting to do is find your cloud provider of choice. If you can do more than one, that's amazing. Really learn those cloud security certifications, and that will be a great stepping stone for an intermediate level type person. And so the third group of individuals are those that have probably been in IT for 10 plus years. So you have a good amount of experience in IT, you just have never made that step to go to cybersecurity. So what these people would want to do is probably go after the CISSP or maybe a SANS certification. Now SANS are very expensive. You can find some deals through universities if you look around. I'll try to find some, put them in the descriptions. But they're they're well respected in the industry, and they do teach you a lot of, hands-on experience that you can take and put on your resume. Now, if you're looking to go different directions, that's where what you pick will kind of influence the direction you want to go into in cyber. Personally, myself, my journey was I achieved my CISSP while I was still employed as a network engineer, because a lot of the work that you do as a network engineer relates directly to security, of course. And I also acted as the incident responder at this organization. So during my time there, I was kind of growing my expertise in cyber. I got my CISSP, I moved to cyber fully, and then I continued to get more certifications, including some SANS certifications. So I've also achieved my certified incident handler certification. And so that feeds directly into my incident response activities that I do on a day-to-day basis. The reason that I'm picking CISSP and SANS is because they're both really respected in the industry. And the CISSP is the number one that you will find asked for on every job posting pretty much, and even unnecessarily asked for on some junior positions. But anything senior level, you're going to probably see the CISSP or equivalent. And so those are the ones that really make sense to get. Again, there will be a bit of a cost with the CISSP and for sure for the SANS. But if you're wanting to make a career change and you want to get to that next level in your career, then it's money well spent. And if you're lucky, you might even get your current employer to pay for it, right? And so that's another way to do it. So that is essentially where I would personally look at for certifications. So at the junior foundational level, you got Security Plus, certified in cybersecurity. The mid-level, you're looking more technology-based stuff, so probably cloud security is a great place to go. Now, there are some other options if you're coming from a development background, and I'm not as familiar with some of those. But again, just hunt around, like focus on the technologies when you're in the intermediate stage of your career. And more a senior career level, then that's where you want to shoot high. Go for the CISSP or go for the SANS right away. Now, there is one other certification which isn't cybersecurity related directly, but I think would be a boon to almost anybody's career at this point in society, and that's to get an AI certification. From my research, and I haven't achieved these myself, but the artificial intelligence certification that I might recommend would be from the Artificial Intelligence Board of America, and it's the Artificial Intelligence Engineer. And where I think this will really come into cybersecurity roles is that, in my experience, companies are adopting AI into cybersecurity workflows, but they're doing it at a very slow pace right now because there's some challenges with AI that you can't really accept with cybersecurity. One of them is that you can't always trust the data that's being given to you. So that's the number one issue. Number two issue is, where is your data going, right? And so you can't just go to ChatGPT and throw in your network logs and say, hey, help me out with this and find the intruder, because now that's part of ChatGPT's data source. And I know there's some protections and all this, but that's still a concern for many businesses, is they don't want their data leaking out. So where you can position this for your career is that if you get something like this, you're capable of building models and hosting models in-house, right? And so now you know how to build them, you know how to use them, you know how to train them. You can get something going in-house for a specific need relating to cybersecurity that can be of actual immense value to the business, because they know the data is not leaking out, so you're free to use it as much as you want. Things like machine learning and applying that to log analysis or like doing baselining, also looking for anomalies, all these types of things that some vendor products might include. You might be able to build that on-prem for a fraction of the price and still achieve the same results, right? And there's a saying right now that like AI is not coming for your job, and I do believe that's true. But somebody who knows how to use AI is coming for your job. So by adding that AI skill set into the cybersecurity skill set, you're going to be far above. You're going to be like the new wave of people that hasn't even really been out there yet. You're going to be a leader in this area. So I'd highly recommend you look into some kind of AI certification. And maybe it's not the one I recommended. I honestly don't know much about that one in particular. It's one that I plan on maybe taking myself in the near term future here. But anything AI related that you can validate and show that you know will be a huge boon to your cybersecurity career. So I would recommend that you do something like that just to give yourself an advantage over all the other people. If you're looking to get into cybersecurity, or you're already in cybersecurity and you want to grow your career even further, like I do, and you want to meet with a bunch of like-minded people, go to my school community and join. It's currently free. It's for anybody who's in cyber or wants to be in cyber and wants to grow their careers. Go there, hit the link in the description and sign up. It's completely free right now. The price will be increasing soon, and so those free seats will be gone. Right now it's free. We're just getting rolling, but it's a great place to meet people, talk about where you're at. We also do some challenges together to work on certifications together, build our portfolios together. And if you're interested in any of that information, just go to that link in the description and join the school community. Now, if you want to know how to get into cyber in 2026 and an overall plan that you can execute, click the link on the end screen.